Hey guys, I am back with part 3 for this tutorial on how to build this large suburban house. And in this video, I'm going to be bringing up the walls for the exterior of the house for the middle section. And then we're going to cover up the middle section with the roof of the house. Then we're going to do the deck at the back side of the house. And then we will have the entire main exterior done. Okay, so the materials we're going to be using just for right now is going to be some pillar quartz blocks, white concrete, gray concrete, white stained glass panes, quartz stairs, quartz slabs, dark oak wood stairs, blocks of quartz, and some dark oak wood slabs. Alright, so the first thing we're actually going to do real quick, this is something we did in part 2. We actually can't really have this brought out, so I'm going to push it back and add these slabs back here. This is what I originally did. The reason for this is for when we do the landscaping, we're going to be placing some of the blocks right here. And if we had our slabs here still, they would be in the way. So we're going to leave it how I actually did it at the original build. So it should be fine just like that. But now let's go ahead and actually start bringing up the walls for this middle section for the second floor of the house. Okay, let's first start out with our pillar quartz blocks. I'm currently at the front side, as you can see, and I'm going to go to these corners here, and I'm going to add an extra 8 blocks of pillar quartz on top of these that we already have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're going to do that everywhere else. So we have this corner right here. Let's do another 8. Okay, now let's go to the back side of the build, and we're going to do the same for, there's 6 pillars back here, so we're going to do the same for all 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now we have that taken care of. I guess one other thing we could do, you could switch to your white concrete. You could be on either side. I'm looking at this side right here where the garages are. And you could just follow along right along the edge of all of these dark oak wood stairs with your white concrete. Alright, and then you can work your way back down. And now what we're going to do is fill in the space right next to the pillars. So we have this taken care of and out of the way. So I'm going to stop it right here for the on the same layer as this pillar. So we're going to leave this just how it is because we still have to do the triangle shape. So we got to see how much we actually have to fill in. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to bring it up to the same height as the pillar, and then just bring it straight across, and you can fill in all of this space within that shape you just made. Alright, I'll go ahead and fill this in as well. I don't really think we need to do this, but we're going to either way. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Now, let's go ahead and do the same thing on this side. So just follow right along all of the stairs with your white concrete. Okay, then we'll fill in this space on each side as well, so it brings the wall straight up. I don't really think we need to do that, but makes it look a little bit better. I don't know. And then let's go straight up against the pillar, then bring this straight across, and then just fill in the shape that you made. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So now we could go ahead and start bringing up we'll do the first, or the front side of the house first. So real quick, this is what it looks like. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead and bring up the walls for the first, or why do I keep saying first? For the front side of the house, and then we'll work our way to the back and bring up those walls. And yeah, then we'll cover it up with the roof. We have to do our windows in the roof, so we have 2 over there for that lower section, and then we have 2 in the front, so there's 4 in total. And then we're going to do the deck at the back side of the house, and that's all we're going to do in this video. Okay, so I just noticed I was about to do the front wall, and I'm actually going to leave it how it is because I personally think it looks better. As you can see, you could choose between the 2 I'm going to show, but this is how we have the roof. This is the way we did it in the tutorial. So I have 2 layers, or like 2 dark oak wood slabs on this layer, and then we have this layer, right? And it's right on the edge of all of the quartz, as you can see. All right. But then if you look over here at this one, we have quartz slabs around the edge, and then we did the layers of wood. So you could either do it this way, so we have these slabs around the edge, and then the 2 layers of wood, as you can see. Or you could keep it how we did it in the tutorial build. So I'm going to leave it how it is here. I don't know why, but I actually think this one looks better. So yeah, those are 2 different designs you could do. It doesn't really make too much of a difference, but it's all up to you and what you want to do. Okay, so that means we have to go right up against this pillar with our white concrete. I'm currently at the right side, as you can see. We're going to bring this over 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can see the entire block. It's not like halfway cut off. So it's just right above the layer of wood. Let's go to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So keep in mind, if you decide to do that design for the front porch roof, then there's only going to be half of the block showing here. So the wood's actually going to be on this layer. So keep that in mind. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just if you decide to do that design, that's how it's going to look. Okay, you can then switch to your pillar quartz block. Right here on the edge, you could place one. Switch back to your white concrete and fill in the space in the middle. So we just brought this middle section out, an extra block. Okay. Now we're going to fill in 1 space over here at the right. And then we're going to do 2 spaces here. So we left 4 spaces in the middle. Let's go to this side and do the same thing. So 1 here and 2 here. Okay. You can switch to your gray concrete, bring this up by 4, right up against that white concrete that you placed. Switch to your quartz stairs and place them upside down at the top edge. And then your white stained glass panes for all of the empty space in the middle. Let's go to this side and we're going to do the same thing. So gray concrete, 4 layers up here, and 4 layers up here. 2 upside down quartz stairs and your white stained glass panes. Okay. You can then switch back to your white concrete and just fill in all of the remaining space around the edge of the window. Okay, so it looks like this. Let's do the same on this side. Alright, looking good. So this is the front side of the house so far. Okay, so after you have those 2 sides done, you can then start bringing up the middle section. So you can switch to your pillar quartz blocks, bring these straight up for the corners on each side. Then you could add a layer of white concrete right up against these pillars. You can then switch to your gray concrete and place 1 here, skip 1, and then place 1. Do that on each side. So here, skip 1 and place 1. So you left 3 spaces in the middle. You can then add an extra 3 layers on top of the blocks on the outer edge, and 4 layers on the blocks for the inner edge, right there. Now switch to your quartz stairs. Place them upside down at the top edge of these lower blocks, as well as upside down along the top edge of these upper blocks. Then you could cover up the rest of the space around the edge for the top here with more white concrete. Then switch to your white stained glass panes and fill in all of the space in the middle for the window. So this is what the front side of the house should be looking like so far. Next, let's start bringing up the walls for the back side of the house. Make sure you have your white concrete. I'm going to go to this section first and add an extra 2 layers. We're going to do that for all of the remaining spaces. So right here in the middle, an extra 2 layers. Is that we're going to go above this side and do the same. So you should have 4 layers of white concrete above these windows. Now we'll head back over where we started. You could bring up some white concrete right along the edge on each side. Then you can switch to your gray concrete and add 4 layers. So you're going to be matching up the windows from the bottom layer to the top layer. So then 2 upside down quartz stairs, white stained glass panes, and then 2 extra layers of white concrete. One thing you could do is switch to your quartz stairs, place 2 upside down right underneath the window, and then some quartz slabs right on the edge. So we're going to be putting some flower pots here with flowers to add extra decoration. Alright, let's then go on over to this side, and we'll do the same thing. So a layer of white concrete right along the edge, then a window here, upside down quartz stairs, white stained glass panes, and then 2 extra layers of white concrete, and don't forget your upside down quartz stairs with your slabs right underneath the window. Then for the space in the middle, you can switch to your white concrete. We're going to add 2 on each side. So 1 behind the pillar and 1 on the outer edge. Okay, you can then switch to your gray concrete. Bring up 4 on each side. So this window is going to be a lot bigger. And then some upside down quartz stairs, your white stained glass panes, then some layers of white concrete above the window, and then once again your quartz stairs underneath the window, and then slabs right underneath the gray concrete. So this is what the backside of the house is looking like. And I believe that is everything for the walls. So we can start bringing up the roof now. So I'll head back over to the front and we'll start up here first. Alright, so now let's start shaping out the roof. So you can switch to your quartz stairs. As you can see, I'm currently at the front side. We'll start over here at this right pillar. In the middle section, we're going to have an upside down quartz stair here, and then 1 here, then a quartz slab, and then another one here. Alright, so a quartz stair on each side, a quartz slab for the corner, and then another quartz slab here. Same design that we did for all of the other roof areas. Is that one? Yes, it's good. I thought it was turned the wrong way. Okay, then we have our quartz stairs. So right here, then right here, a slab in the middle, and a slab over here on the edge. Switch back to your quartz stairs. Make sure they're still upside down. Stop it here. Then your slab in the corner, a stair, and a slab. Let's go to the other side. Do the same thing. So upside down quartz stairs till you stop it here. Then a slab, a stair, and a slab. Okay, before we bring up the roof, or like the shapes and stuff, let's go to the back side and do this, because it's going to be a little bit different. So you can switch back to your quartz stairs. We'll have 1 here on this pillar in the corner, then 1 here, then a slab, and a slab. Now we have to switch back to our quartz stairs, and just continue wrapping these all the way around. The corners aren't actually going to be filled in with slabs like we did everywhere else. In this case, we're just going to leave them as they are. You could bring this straight across, then follow along right around this shape until you meet up with the other pillar. So right here. And then what we got to do is actually make kind of like a pillar that's curved, or a stair that's curved right here. Alright, so make sure this one curves out like that. You might have to backtrack a little bit and connect them all again. Then you can have another stair here, a slab in this corner, and a slab behind it. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so now we have that out of the way. We'll head back up to the front. You can switch to your quartz stairs again. We'll go from this corner of the quartz that we placed. Place one just like regular. And then upside down but sideways. And then just regular and upside down back and forth until you are on the middle right side. So it's going to be... Oh, this is going to be right in the middle. Okay, I see. So we're going to be on this side of the window right here. Okay. Now, we're going to start bringing up this side. So upside down and sideways there, and then just keep working your way up. Alright, and then they're going to be side by side like this. So in this case, the middle, we're going to have an upside down stair, and then a slab to top it off. Alright. Now, you know what? We'll go ahead and fill in this space with white concrete behind the shape. So you can start right here, bring it straight across. And then just continue working your way up and make sure you're just right along the edge of all of the upside down stairs for the inner side. You don't want to be on the outer side, just all on the inner. So from the other side, you just filled in all of this space in the middle. Okay, what else could we do? So I guess we could start bringing up the big triangle shapes here on the sides. So you can switch to your quartz stairs. We'll start here in the corner. Place it up, then sideways and upside down, and then just back and forth. And you don't have to count how many there are. I'm just going to bring it up randomly. As you can see, I'm not counting. I'm just going to bring it up until I feel like I'm about in the middle. So in this case, I believe it matches with the bottom roof. So we could bring it up until we are lined up. So one more. So as you can see, this is lined up with that one down there. Doesn't need to be, but now I'm going to bring up this side. And let's see, we're going to go from this corner right here, as you can see. This one here. Then you're sideways, upside down, and then back and forth. Alright, so we're just going to continue bringing this up. And they should meet up. And then after we have this side, we're going to go to the other side, do the same thing. Then we have all of the triangle shapes done for the roof. Then we can start filling it all in with wood. Okay, so we're meeting up with it now. So there we go. Should meet up. If it doesn't, you can make the necessary adjustments. Let's say if you went too high and it's like this or something, then all you have to do is delete this and then connect it the way that we did, like that. Alright. And yeah, it is lined up with this bottom one right here. Okay. So now let's go on over to this side. We're just going to do the same shape. I'll just skip over this part since we already did it once. And just make sure they meet up with each other. And yeah, then we'll start filling it all in with our wood. Oh, I guess after this we could fill in the sides with the white concrete. And then we'll fill in the actual roof. But let me go ahead and get this done first. Okay, now we have this side done. So remember, we still have to fill in all of the space with our white concrete, so we left it like this. So you can switch to your white concrete, and we're going to bring this straight across, meet it up where we left it at, and just make sure you're right along all of the upside down stairs for the inner edge. Alright, I'll start doing this side as well. Okay, and then let's just continue working our way up until we have this all filled in. We'll go to the other side and do the same thing. And then after we have this filled in, we'll go ahead and do the wooden stairs for the rest of the roof. And we have the chimney, so we have that left to do. And then we'll do the back deck. Then, oh yeah, then the windows. So we'll go ahead and do the chimney, then the windows, then the back deck. For this side over here, so this is the side that, geez, I can't run. This is the side that doesn't have the garages. Keep that in mind. And we're gonna do another one. You guys see how I cannot run? This is so annoying. Like, why does it do that? I don't know. It like judders all over the place. But we're gonna cut out a square here. Then all of your quartz stairs. And then some white concrete behind it. And then on the other side, we're going to have our chimney, so we're not going to do this because it'll just be covered up either way. So let's go ahead and fill in all of this space now. Then we'll start doing the wood to fill in the rest of the roof. Okay, now we have this side all filled in. Looking good. So now we'll start doing the rest of the space in the middle. So I think what I'm gonna do first, we have this back side. We're gonna have some slabs here. So I guess we'll fill in this with slabs. So make sure to have your dark oak slabs. And I'm going to place it on top of these stairs here. So it looks like this. Okay. Now, what we got to do, we'll switch to, here we're going on this side. And we're going to do the same thing with these slabs. Alright, as you can see. Now, let's switch to our dark oak wood stairs and bring this straight across. Then you can switch back to your dark oak wood slabs. We're going to delete these stairs here in the middle, and we just want to add an extra layer of slabs. So delete it until you can see these pillars. So all we really needed to do was add some stairs here on the edge. So we just have one stair here. Then we're going to place up against that with our pillar, or with our slab, and then just wrap this around. Do the same thing on this side. And there we go. Now let's go up one more layer and add some more slabs. So now we have this done. Let's go on over to this side. We're going to delete these stairs in the middle and then one extra on each side. Then you could just follow along the slabs that you had before and add an extra layer of slabs. Then go up one more layer and add one more layer of slabs. Okay, so that is all done. You can then switch back to your dark oak wood stairs, and you can just continue bringing these straight across back and forth until you have the entire backside filled in. Alright, I just about have the entire backside filled in. I just have one more layer. Then we're going to fill in the front side. Except I'm going to work my way from the bottom to the top. Alright, so I have this entire side filled in. And I can't run. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now let's head on up to the front. We'll start from the bottom. So you could go right here. I'm at the front right hand corner. Bring this straight across. And curve it into these stairs here for this triangle shape in the middle. And then just continue working your way up. Alright, so it's basically the same thing that we did for these other shapes down here, like this shape right here. This one is just a little bit bigger. Alright, so just continue working your way up. And then as soon as we have this side all filled in, then we're gonna go on the other side and fill it in, and then we just have to bring it all straight back and forth to from one side to the other. So I'll show you that. Alright, so we have one more layer. Okay, now we won't worry about the slab for now. Let's work our way back down and fill all of this in until it matches with the other side. Alright, I'm doing the last layer right now. So there we go. Now you could go up to these quartz stairs and bring your wood just from one side straight across to the other side. And now we could go ahead and fill in the slab right here in the middle. So switch to your dark oak wood slab, connect it up against these stairs, bring it straight up until it meets up with this slab here. Now let's continue filling in the rest of these layers. Then we'll do the windows in the roof, then the chimney, then the deck at the backside, and then we are done with part 3. Okay, I just have one more layer. Then we have it all filled in. Alright, so keep in mind we're going to have the chimney over here on this side where the garages are. But this is what the house is looking like so far. So it's getting there. It's all coming together. So we just have to do the windows and the roof up there, and then for this side, then our chimney and the back deck. So make sure the house is looking like this so far. Okay, let's start doing the windows in the roof for the tall middle section at the front side of the house. So you can switch to your pillars, and we're going to go up 2 layers from the bottom. So right here, 1, 2. So we want to be on the 3rd layer, leaving 2 wood stairs here on the left, and you could cut out 4. Alright, so 2 extra layers of wood stairs down here below, and then 2 stairs here at the left of wood. Alright, we'll go ahead and mark out this side as well. So 1, 2, make sure you're on the 3rd layer, cut out 4, leaving 2 wood stairs here on the right. You can switch to your pillar quartz, or make sure you still have it, and we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, make sure to straighten out that bottom one. And then we'll bring this up, I would say 4 extra layers, so we'll cut that wood out, 4 layers. And then we'll do the same thing on the sides, except we'll bring it up 3 on the sides. Switch to your full blocks of quartz, place 2 right behind the wood stairs in between the pillars. Switch to your white stained glass panes, add 3 on each side, so there's 6 in total. Switch to your quartz stairs, place 2 upside down. And we'll go ahead and do 2 full blocks of quartz on top of the quartz stairs, so we have it out of the way. Switch to your quartz stairs again. Place them upside down, facing like that, in front of the pillars. Then have just a sideways stair facing upward on each side. Then do the same on top of those upside down stairs. And then you want 2 more upside down stairs on each side, and then upward stairs. So we just formed a small triangle shape. You can switch to your quartz slabs. We're going to place 2 at the front on each side. Then we're going to place 2 behind them on each side. Okay, let's go up above, and from the inside you can switch to your blocks of quartz. Make sure you're right here in the middle of the window and add a block of quartz behind the pillar, and then 2 more on top of that. we'll go back on the outside, switch to your dark oak wood stairs, place 3 for the bottom layer, so it curves into that wood, go up another layer, add an extra, 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it should just meet up with that. Then we'll go ahead, we'll delete that stair, bring this straight across so that they all curve together, and then do the same thing on this side. It should curve up with this one, and there we go. So now we have this window done. Alright, so all the holes are filled in, it is all looking good. So I'll do it one more time for this side. So you can switch to your pillar quartz blocks, add 4, straighten out the bottom one. Then we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 more on each side. Switch to your full blocks of quartz, add 2 in between the pillars here at the bottom. Your white stained glass panes, add a total of 6, 3 on each side. Then 2 upside down quartz stairs at the top edge. Then another upside down quartz stair on each side. Then a sideways stair right up against that. And then a stair on top of those. And then more upside down quartz stairs, and then more stairs facing upward, so it forms that triangle shape. Before we forget, let's add our extra 2 blocks of quartz behind those stairs. Then switch to your slabs. Add 2 here on each side at the front, and then 2 behind it. And then you can switch back to your blocks of quartz, go from the inside, add 1 on each side right in the middle, and then 2 extra on top of that. Switch back to your dark oak wood stairs, and we're going to curve these all together until we have all of the space filled in. Alright, now we have this window all done. So there we go. All matched up, all looking good, and this is what the front side of the house should be looking like. So now let's go to this section over here at the left. I'm currently at the front side, and we're going to line up with this middle section of this window here. So make sure you're lined up with this pillar of gray concrete. Make sure to skip up 2 layers of wood. You're on the 3rd layer, and cut out 4 blocks like that. As you can see, those 4 blocks are lined up with these 4 blocks for the window. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now, you can switch to your pillar quartz blocks. Add 4 on each side. Alright, straighten out the bottom ones. Then bring this up 4 layers. 3 on each side. And I think what I'm going to do is skip over this window, because we already did it twice. I hope you guys got the hang of it. And then we're going to do 1 more on the back side of this roof, and then that is going to be it for all of the windows in the roof. I mean, I guess I really don't have to completely skip over this. I'm just going to do it a lot quicker, kind of like how I would normally do it. So let me just do this, and then got to bring this around. Boom, boom, boom. Your blocks of quartz. Boom, 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 boom. Then your dark oak stairs. Alright, so we have this one done. Now we just have 1 more on the back side. So you just want to line it up to this one. So you can match up with this pillar. Make sure you're lined up with it. Go to the back. And then we're going to make sure to have 2 extra layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's make sure that is lined up. It is not. So we have to have... So keep in mind you have 2 wood stairs here on the right side and 3 wood stairs here on the left side. Alright, and then over here, we have 3 wood stairs on this side and then 4 wood stairs here on the left. Keep that in mind. Okay, so now switch to your pillar quartz block, do this window. I'm just going to do it real quick. And then we'll do the chimney next. So yeah, let me do this window. Alright, now I have this window done. So like I said, that is going to be it for all of the windows in the roof. So now let's head on over to the garage door side of the house and we'll start doing the chimney. Alright, so for the chimney, you just want to grab some bricks, granite, brick stairs, and then cobwebs. So we'll start with the full blocks of brick. We're going to go down here where these wood stairs are, and we're going to cut out 4. And then we're going to bring a layer of brick straight across. Then you can just keep bringing this up. And it doesn't matter how many you bring it up, just make it until you feel like it's pretty good. So I brought it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. So you can then switch to your brick stairs and place 1 on each side. Switch back to your bricks. Now we're just going to have 2 spaces. You could delete these stairs up here. Continue bringing this up. And like I said, it doesn't matter how high you bring it up. We'll stop it, I would say, maybe 1 more. We'll bring it up right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Okay. Now let's switch to our brick stairs. We're going to place 2 on each side like this. And then we're going to place some upside down on top of that. So it makes a cool design. Then you can switch to your cobwebs. Place 1 here. And then just make them diagonal while deleting that corner one. So that acts as smoke coming out of the chimney. Now to add some extra texture to the chimney, you can switch to your granite. And kind of just randomize this. Okay, that looks pretty good. Then you can switch to your brick stairs, and this is going to add basically like texture and depth. So we'll add maybe a stair there, another one right there, and then we'll actually delete this block and we'll have another stair here. So there's 2 side by side. And we'll go up. We'll add another stair here. And maybe another one there. And that will be good. So that just adds a little bit of extra depth to the chimney. Maybe we can add 1 more down here. Okay. So there we go. That is going to be it for the chimney. Not too much to it. Not too difficult. All right. Now let's go to the back side of the house. We're going to do the back porch deck area here. Then we are done with part 3. Oh wait, then we have our flower pots and flowers. Let's do that actually. So you can switch to get some flower pots. I'm going to use the blue orchids. So you could place 2 flower pots in front of this window, do the same on this side, and then we're going to have 2 like that, leaving 1 space in the middle. Then make sure to just fill all of these in with blue orchids. And there we go. We have, those are kind of like flower beds basically, but not really. So now let's start doing the back deck. So I gathered up the blocks needed for the deck. So go ahead and grab some spruce wood slabs, spruce planks, and spruce wood stairs, as well as some dark oak slabs and dark oak planks. So you can switch to your spruce planks. I'm going to go over here at the left corner, lined up with this white concrete. We'll place 2 like that. Then we'll skip over 3 and place another 2, so you're going to be right on top of the yellow concrete. Okay, so I guess, let's see, did I not count this? Because if this is here, It's going to go on the outer edge of the shape that we had for the plot size. So is this right? It is lined up with it. So I guess I forgot to count that block. So we'll substitute that. So just make sure to have 2 blocks here, skip over 3, and then 2 here right on top of the yellow concrete. Let's do the same on this side. So 2 here, skip over 3, and then 2 here. Now we're going to place 2 more right on the edge of that doorway, leaving 3 spaces in the middle. So we skipped over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch to your spruce wood stairs, or did I use, spruce wood stairs. And you could place these all facing upward in between the pillars. Make sure not to do it for this gap of 3. Then you could have upside down stairs on each side, and then a slab in the middle. Let's do the same on this side. Alright, now you can have more upside down spruce wood stairs on each side. Then we'll have a slab. Then upside down stairs again, and then 2 more slabs in the middle. We'll do that on this side as well. So upside down stairs, a slab, upside down stair, and then 2 more slabs. So now, at the original build, I ended up having the slabs out here, but since that goes beyond the plot size, we'll go ahead and just have the stairs here. I must have just forgot to add that little slab there. I must have not have seen it when I originally did the plot size, which is totally okay. If you have the room, you want the slab out here, feel free to have the slab out here. Alright, now let's go ahead and fill in all of this space with our dark oak planks. These are going to be the main floors for the deck. And then we'll go ahead and delete the layer of andesite here underneath the doorway. We'll fill that in as well. And I'll go ahead and do the decorations on the deck. So I had a grill and a table with some chairs. And then after we do that, that'll be it for part 3. So then in part 4, we basically have the main exterior of the house done in this video, but in part 4, if you want the landscaping, we'll be doing that in that video. And then we'll be heading on into the interior. But let's grab the necessary blocks for the grill. So you could get some cobblestone, then some cobblestone slabs and cobblestone stairs. Get iron trap doors, furnaces, and some cobblestone walls. And I believe that is everything. So switch to your cobblestone. We're going to place 2 right here. Alright, leaving 2 spaces on this side and then 1 over here. Then you can switch to your cobblestone stairs, place them upside down on each side. Wait, no, we gotta place these up against the walls like that. But they're still upside down, and then we're gonna curve them together. Like this. Now you can switch to your furnaces, place 2 in the middle. Then some cobblestone slabs right above that, right there. Then some iron trapdoors on top of the furnaces. Make sure to place them up against the slabs, or you could just crouch and place them on top like this. It's up to you. Then we're going to add a cobblestone wall, maybe 1 or 2. I'll just add 1 like that. And there we go. That is going to be it for the grill. Now we have a small table over here. So we'll go ahead and clear our inventory. We'll use white concrete, then some quartz stairs. Then I want to also grab some weighted pressure plates, a flower pot, and a fern. So switch to your white concrete. You could place 4 right in the middle here, leaving 2 spaces on this side. Then you could just wrap around some quartz stairs like this in each corner. Okay. Then we'll have maybe just a weighted pressure plate there, and then a flower pot, and we'll leave it like that. Okay, so now we are done with part 3 for this tutorial on how to build this large suburban house. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this tutorial on how to build this large suburban house. And if this did help you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 4. Later.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us?